Imagine 1,000 people visited your website, and out of the 1,000 people, only 10 or 20 of them actually submitted a form, called you directly, or left their details. And the rest of the 980 to 990 of those visitors either got distracted with something else, wanted to visit or have a look at a few other websites, or life just got in the way and they completely forgot to get in contact. Well, the likelihood is that most of those people will never visit your website again. Which, if you are posting on social media, whether you're doing SEO, whether you're paying for Google ads to generate traffic, can be a massive waste of time and money. So in this video, I'm going to show you a really easy way to set up Facebook and Instagram retargeting adverts so that you can follow those people around social media until they eventually come back to your website and either buy your product or get in contact. You might be thinking, I don't have time for this, or I don't understand computers, or I don't understand Facebook ads. But the best thing about this is I'm going to show you detailed instructions, and it will take 10 to 15 minutes. And once it's set up, you will never have to really touch this campaign again. This is an omnipresent campaign that can last for 3, 6, 9, 12 months without you even having a look at the ads again. And just a quick reminder, if you want help setting this up, or you want to speak to a member of our team to help us manage your Facebook and Instagram ads for you, then I've left the link to our marketing agency in the comments below. We work with over 40 companies. We've managed millions of pounds of Facebook ads. So if you want to reach out, hit the link below this video. Right, so I'm going to jump into my screen now, and we're going to go through the exact process of how to do this step by step. Hi guys, so we are here in my computer screen, and I'm going to walk you through the process of setting up your retargeting ads. We're going to go through step by step. I'm going to try and keep things as slow as possible, but obviously I might reference some things in here that are a little bit more basic that I would have covered in previous videos. So if you don't understand anything, have a quick look through the channel and see if you can find any content that may be missing. So we're going to jump in here and we're going to go to business.facebook.com. Now, I recently did a video which detailed the exact steps to set up a business manager or a meta business manager. So rather than going through that and making this video 30-40 minutes long, I'd rather you go and watch that video and just understand the steps that it took to go about setting this up. So once you're in here, you're going to come in here and you're going to want to click on business settings. Now, it may give you the option to choose your business account, or you want to click this and make sure you select the right one. But you want to go to business settings. This is where all of your ad accounts, pages, pixels, which we're going to talk about, will be stored. And you want to make sure that you are using this day to day. Like if you're running Facebook ads, this is where you want to come to. So whenever you go to set up ads or change your ads, you just want to go straight to business.facebook.com. Everything's going to be stored here. You can go to ad accounts to access those, and it's nice and simple. So once we're in here, we're going to navigate to the Facebook pixel. Now, for those who don't know, Facebook pixel is a little bit of code, a little snippet of code that you stick in your website. And now that what this does is it tracks you around Facebook. So when you think people are listening to you because you're seeing adverts for things you've talked about, most likely you've visited a website, or you've gone to an Instagram profile of some sort of product which has told Facebook that is what you're interested in. Now, the pixel feeds Facebook across all sorts of channels. So, if you start looking at websites for toasters, you're going to start receiving ads for toasters. That's just how Facebook works. That's how the algorithm works. And I see it as a positive because it's better than seeing ads for products that are completely useless to you. You'd rather see ads for products that you're actually interested in. So we're going to come in here, we're going to click data sources, we're going to go to pixels. Now, fortunately, I don't have any pixels in here, so I can go ahead and I can just start from scratch and we can create a new one together and show you the steps. So you're going to click add. You're going to give your pixel a name. So I'm going to call this Sam's website pixel. Now you might want to just give this your website name. So whatever your business is, just call it that so you can reference it in the future. Now remember, if you are in a business manager, a meta manager like you are here, and your pixel's in here, but you also have access to your business page in here and your ad account in here, they all can see and use each other. So when you're in the ad manager, you'll be able to find the pixel that we've just created and use that pixel. So really important that you use a business manager. So everything's connected, super easy to use. So we're going to click continue. We're not going to use any of these other options that Facebook has given us. We're going to keep it real simple. I like to do it this way. I'm a little bit old school, been doing Facebook ads for 7 or 8 years now, so this is just how I choose to do it, and I think it's the easiest way. We're going to go here and click set up pixel now. We're going to go through this process now. Now you're going to get a few options, most likely something like this. The best option here is manually add, so just go for the manual option. Manually add pixel code to websites. We're going to click that, and it's going to give us our code. Now in this video, we're not going to worry too much about event codes. I think I'm going to cover that in a separate video. The goal here is just to be able to retarget your website traffic or visitors with ads. So we're not going to talk about the exact ads you need to set up. I've got another video which I'm planning for that one, or anything like that. We're just going to show you how to set up a Facebook retargeting ad. Super simple video. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this to our clipboard, and this is going to go into the head tag of your website. So if I go on Google and search head tag website, it's going to hopefully there'll be a little image to kind of explain exactly what this means. So here, for example, you can see here we've got HTML, which every website is built through. You've got the head and you've got the body. Now, all the head tag does is it means that every single page will have that tag in it, basically. So it will tag every page. Now, if you just do it in the body of one page, just that page is going to be tracked. So you want to track every page. Now, luckily for us and luckily for you guys, most resources, most websites builders, whether you're using whether you're using WordPress, whether you're using I don't know, Squarespace or anything like that, they're all going to have pretty simple. They'll have a settings section which will make it pretty simple to add the pixel. Most likely they've got either a pixel section on the settings or some easy way to add it. So for example, if I go to how to add Facebook pixel Squarespace, for example, and you can just do whatever your website is built on. If you've got a website builder, like an agency who's built it for you, then you can just send them the code, say, hey, can you add this to the head tag of our website, head tag of website. They all know what they're doing. Okay, it will be super simple for them to do it. If we go to all here, here we go, using MetaPixel with Squarespace. You can see Squarespace has actually got their own video and blog section showing you exactly how to do it. So you've got the steps here. Log into Squarespace, open the developer tools panel as even a look, click code injection in the header, and you want to paste it in there. That's simple, okay? I'm going to show you an example of how to do this with Webflow, which is what our website is built on. Just as an example, I'm going to log in to Webflow just so you guys can see, I'm already logged in here, how I would set this up for our websites. If I go to site settings here, custom code here, there we go, head code. So I would paste my script here in head code. Now, there may be an easy option, which is we go to integrations, for example, Facebook pixel, here we go. So this is giving us an actual Facebook pixel integration option, which is easier. Now, a lot of them will ask for your Facebook pixel ID, which is a little bit different to what we're using here. So we've got the code. You might want to save this to your computer somewhere, just paste it into your notes or something so you don't lose it. I'm going to just copy it to clipboard, but you might want to do that. If we click X, we can always get this back, don't worry, but if we click X, here's our pixel. So we can see our pixel and we can see our pixel ID. Now this pixel ID, you would click to copy, and that is what you would paste in here, and then you would save, and that would then have the pixel all over your website. And 99% of web builders will have this functionality, which makes your life so much easier. So I would always use that option if I had the option to do so. Now, we want to track our pixel, we want to check our pixel. You can see this is red, no activity yet, because I'm not actually adding this one. But if we go to here and we go to, so basically there's options tab here, you see all tools, which opens up all the options we've got. And we want to go to events manager. Here we go, events manager. Now events is like an event if you think about someone purchasing or visiting a website, so reviewing a product or adding to basket, things like this. These are what you would call, this is what you would call events. If we go to data sources, make sure we're in use growth S. If we go back to business settings, just going to make sure we can find that pixel that we just created. So we're going to go to pixels, data sources, pixels. So we've got Sam's website pixel, add assets, add accounts. Okay, so it's really important you do this. So obviously if you've already created an ad account, if you haven't created an ad account, you can go to my other video, which is about setting up a business manager. which I just released before this one. That one has instructions on how to create ad accounts and all this stuff. It's kind of boring, but it's essential. So you want to assign ad assets and assign this to your ad account. So we've got a pixel here. We're going to add assets. We're going to select an ad account here. We'll go for, okay, I'm going to assign it to this one. So now when I go into my events manager again, I can then select my ad account that I just assigned it to, which I just did there. Go to data sources, and fingers crossed, maybe give this we're in the wrong one. There we go. Fingers crossed, this our pixel that we just created, here we go, is here. So we can see this pixel in here. Now it's saying here your pixel hasn't received any activity, so we're just going to continue pixel setup, meta pixel, install code manually, copy code, click continue, go to pixel overview, there we go. And if we refresh this page, fingers crossed it comes up with our pixel here. Okay, so it's not received any activity, but the pixel's here. We can see that here. So once we add it to our website, we will be able to track that pixel code. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to go ahead and add it actually, just to make things easier. So we're going to go back to our pixel. So we've got this pixel code here. So I'm going to copy that. The ID remains the same wherever we go. We're going to paste it in here. Facebook pixel, paste, pixel. Okay, we're going to click save changes. That's done. Gonna then go to our website. I'm going to show you a nifty little tool which will help you track whether this is working for you or not. So we've got what here is called the Meta Pixel Helper. Now this will tell you if a pixel is installed in your website. So let's just go back, use growth website. We've got the pixel code in here. It is in there. It might take a few minutes to load with the Pixel Helper. It's not loading yet. Whilst that does that, I'm going to quickly show you this Chrome extension. So I'm going to go to Google and search Pixel Helper Chrome extension. There we go. So it's called Meta Pixel Helper. It's a free to download app. So all you have to do is click download, and it will pop it on your browser history here. Sorry, it will pop it on your Chrome extensions here. So that means if you go to any websites, if I go to, there we go. Finally, we figured it out. For some reason, they don't have pixels on. This page does, so we can see here they've got 2 pixels on here, and it actually does give you the pixel ID. So what you can do is once you've installed it, you can just check the ID, go back to your events manager, have a look at your ID, and just make sure that it's the same. So it's nice and simple for you to do that. We're going to go back to our website and refresh it, and hopefully the pixel has been updated. It's not, so we're going to go back into here. I'm going to use the second option, which I see why. It's because we haven't published. There we go. Publish the selected domains to make sure that you publish your website. If you have any questions, you can go to your website developer and they can do that for you. There we go. Straight away, we can see that our pixel is in here, and we can check 809 is the starting numbers and 866 are the ending numbers. Let's go in here. We can see 809, 866. So we have successfully added the pixel. So if we go to refresh, it's taking a little while to receive activity, but if you come back here in a few hours, once your website's been live with your new pixel, fingers crossed it should, there should be no issues. Yeah, for some reason we're getting this error, but it does look like our pixel is installed, so we're going to give it some time and come back to it later. So that is how to set your pixel up. Now, once you've done that, you're going to want to go to the ads manager, and we're going to set up some ads. We're going to show you how to create an advert and how to actually use that pixel, and then you can remarket accordingly. So you're going to come on to campaigns, you want to click create. Now we're going to keep this super simple. We're just going to do a traffic campaign. This doesn't require any like conversions, pixels, or anything, nothing complex. Now this is just to send traffic back to your website. The other options I would recommend would be something like an engagements campaign, so you can have people send you a message, whereas, you know, versus traffic where you're sending them to a website. So if you maybe want to retarget people and send them a message, you can do that. If you want to send them back to your website, you can do that as well. There will be another video which I'll do, which will be more in-depth about retargeting and my tips and how I would set it up for a client. But we're going to come in here, we're going to give it a name, we're going to call it retargeting we can come into the ad set, and the ad set is where we do all of our audience setup. So this is where we choose our audience, this is where we set the age, where we set our budget, all of the things that matter. Now for retargeting, really important, you want to set a daily budget. You do not want lifetime budget, you want daily budget, and you do not want this to be very high. It really depends on your traffic. If you're getting 500 to 1,000 views a month, then I would go no more than £2 to £3 a day, maybe £5 max. We're going to go 3 for this. If you're getting 100,000 visitors a month, then you might want to do 20, 30, £40 a day. If you're getting millions, then you want to be doing hundreds a day. So it really varies depending on exactly how much traffic you guys are getting. We're going to scroll down a little bit more, and then we're going to come down to custom audience. And we're going to come in. This is a custom audience. This is like you're building your own audience from something, so from a pixel or from a website or from traffic or from your Facebook page or anything. So you can create as many of these as you wanted. So we can go create new, we're going to go custom audience, we're going to go website, next, and hopefully we're going to have access to our pixel, which we set up here. Now it's still red, which is fine. It might take some time for that pixel to start to receive data and start to go green, basically meaning that it's active and it is working. And we're going to call this pixel or website visits 30 days. Now 30 days is a good time frame. If someone hasn't bought or got in contact after 30 days, there's a good chance you might want to ignore those viewers or visitors. But if you've got a longer sales cycle, you might want to set this for 180 days or 90 days. This is basically the amount of time frame that you still are showing ads after someone visits your website. So if someone visits my website, you can see it's 3rd of August today. On the 3rd of July, that was 30 days. Tomorrow, they'll stop seeing my ads. So it's 30 days is a month. If we go for 90 days, then it would be 3 months ago. So hopefully that makes sense. We're going to go 30. We're going to click create audience. Now, whilst we're here, I'm going to quickly show you something pretty cool. We're going to click done, and that is our audience saved. Now, because we're retargeting, we don't really need to worry about age or location. We want everyone to see this. Everyone who's visited our website, we want them all to see these ads, okay? Because obviously that's the whole point of a retargeting ad. You don't want to just target people who are a certain age. You want to target everyone. So we're going to do website visits 30 days. Now, I'm going to show a couple more ones which are pretty cool. I would probably set these up in a different ad set. So I'd go in here, publish, duplicate the ad set, and then set these new audiences up. I'm going to show you a couple of really cool ones. So you may not have heard of these before. So we're going to custom audience. We're going to go Facebook page. And the first one I would usually use is to select my page. So I'm just going to go with our agency page, for example. And I can go here, I've got everyone who engaged with your page. So that's anyone who clicked on your post or visited your page or messaged you or clicked or watched the video. I usually use this one. So it's a great one to use, and I would usually go 30 days again. So this is great because not everyone visits your website, but some people might engage with you on social media. So you could set this up and you could call it engaged with Facebook page 30 days, for example. Another one I like to use is, if we go back, here we go, Instagram, which should be in here. It may, yep, there we go. Click next. We're going to go, let's just go with our use growth Instagram, which I can't pull through for some reason, but we'll just go with the one we've got. Anyway, so you can see here, you would set your Instagram account. If it's not in there, you need to integrate your Instagram account, which we can cover in a separate video, or you can just Google it. It's not too difficult to figure out. We'll come through here. We're going to go 30 days. And this is everyone who engaged with your professional accounts. There's anyone who visited, so we click down. Anyone who visited the profile, took an action, the post, ads, such as like, comments, saves, carousel swipes, button taps. So really doesn't take a lot to trigger this. So it's a little bit more of a broad audience. So you might not get as many sales or as many clicks from this audience, but the audience will be much, much bigger. So you can call this engaged Instagram 30 days. And you could set up 3 audiences. So you could have your website retargeting, you could have your Instagram engaged audience, you could have your Facebook engaged audience, and you could just set them on like a £1 or £2 a day each. And you could have exactly the same ads going to all of those. But for now, we're going to leave it as website visitors 30 days. And in here is where you're going to create your ads. Now, you might want to use some image ads, you might want to use videos, you might want to use some reviews, and you can do whatever you want with this video. I am going to be covering another video where I'm going to talk about my retargeting strategy, the kind of content that I would use for retargeting videos. Now, I can't include this all in one video. So that is exactly how you would go about setting up retargeting ads. in another video, we're going to cover exactly how to set them up, what kind of copy to use, what kind of images, what kind of videos, and such and such. So thanks for watching, and that is how to set up retargeting. So that's the end of today's video. If you want to find more content, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out the other videos on this channel. There's loads of content about marketing, Facebook ads, and how to structure your campaigns, and much, much more. There will also be a lot more content coming very, very soon, so make sure that you subscribe. As always, if you want help setting this up for your company, you want to outsource this to a marketing agency who has a proven track record, who has case studies they can share with you, then I've left a link to our marketing agency in the comments below the video. So just click the link, get in touch, and a member of our team will reach out to you very, very soon. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.